That's right. Welcome back to the action. Usually we get some hand sanitizer around for that beach ball action. All right, without further ado, let's get back to Summer Heatwave.
West, as we come back into Summer Heatwave, we are in the back half of our first show back to Centerville, Tennessee. And out we see the last hero. We see Brent Powers, and we see just now retained King of the Canvas champion, #Perfection, Andrew Thomas.
Leading Brent Powers down to the ring. Looks like they got some serious stuff on their mind. They're ready to take this match tonight. We got some excited kids right here playing with beach balls. Everybody's having a good time. He's not a fan. He's thumbs down.
He's excited about hating this trio of miscreants, malfeasance, and hooligans.
Degenerates. He's thumbs downing to the beat of the music.
Gas station roller items were people. It may be the trio we see in the ring at the moment.
This is supposed to be an open challenge, so who out there is going to step up? Here, baby!
Do we got any takers?
Anybody?
Is anybody back there?
Where's that owner boy at? Owen! Reed! Look. Oh, shut up.
Outspoken Owen Reed, making his presence known instantaneously here at Revive.
There's something I look forward to coming out of Green Bay. But in this case, I'm sorry to say it, your open challenge did not show me.
That's a cheap cop out. Is someone gonna answer this 10 count? It doesn't look like it. Maybe this little kid with the beach ball. Almost a 10. There we go. Ring the bell has been rung.
He just said the absolute truest statement I've heard all evening.
Yet still a bell. Yet still a bell. Wow, Rich Black sounded pretty enthusiastic on that announcement. There we go. Put a little bravado in there. There we go.
Easy, man. Easy. What are you doing here? What are you doing? You bought a ticket. You bought a ticket. You know that, guys? Why is he
It looks like the last hero is taking some issue. A particular member of the audience here.
Somebody is here that he's not a fan of. Let's see what's going on here.
Sure seems like Centerville might be interested in what's about to go down.
You won. Clear my little spot here. I've waited 10 years. 10 years? 10 years. Yes.
And looks like got a fan standing up. He doesn't want any. He doesn't want any of it. Doesn't want a single piece of it. He said, "No, I'm gonna back up." The last hero is just intimidating everybody out here.
Looking at a promotional war here with Rita. Owen Reed is the newer owner. As a ticket buyer, there's not really much,
I mean, he did buy a ticket. He bought one. He has all the right to be here.
Oh, man. He's rushing him.
Oh my God. Chaos is broken out down there. And Toby Farley is coming out here to take care of business.
Toby Farley's out here to make sure that this all goes down the right way.
Cookville, Tennessee's own, coming out here to do some regulating.
It sure looks to me that
that guy is pissed, and he's going to get him. He says he's going to find out where he lives.
it sure looks to me like last hero.
Too bad I don't think you can Google the last hero in the white pages to find his address. So
last hero's first one out of here. We still got Andrew Thomas. We still got Brent Powers. In frustration, I was looking at Owen Reed. Gives up, it looks like.
And Toby Farley is just not having any of this tonight.
It's Toby Farley in the ring, and it looks to me like he's ready to. And Brent Powers stepping up.
So it looks like we're going to have a Brent Powers versus Toby Farley right here, right now.
Again.
And the last hero is making his way back to the ring. Looks like this is going to go down.
Rich Black trying to take control of this and turn into some semblance of a real match, it looks like.
I guess this is official.
Referee Chip Shepley in the ring.
We got a match here.
Oh, what? Yes, it's official. We got a match.
Issue first. Stay on your worst nightmare. Worst nightmare is Brent Powers. And his opponents, the savior of Southern Strong Style, Toby Farley.
Toby Farley and Brent Powers actually have a little bit of history. They were former friends, used to ride around together, and now it looks like they're not so cordial anymore.
These guys had different versions of rivalries throughout the years. As you mentioned, they've ridden together before. They know each other a little bit better than they probably want to let on. You got the savior of Southern Strong Style, Toby Farley, taking it to Brent Powers at the moment. Brent Powers been off the scene for a little while. Could be looked at as a disadvantage, but also you got to wonder what new tricks he has up his sleeve. And he obviously has made an alignment with people such as #Perfection, the King to Canvas champion, Andrew Thomas here, and the last hero, Adam McCormick, which is, those are not weak alliances to have here in Revive Pro Wrestling.
It's definitely smart to be with the right group of people, align yourself with people who are kind of towards the top, so there's a little bit of advantage for yourself. And as Mr. Toby Farley grabs him, and then it looks like no. Brent Powers now taking control. I mean, they kind of know each other, so it's not like they're going to have too many new tricks unless they've been, have some stuff built up from quarantine they're ready to break out.
You also have to remember the fact Brent Powers has two established Revive Pro Wrestling title holders, title contenders, talents, owners, however you really want to quantify them. He has them in his stable and in his corner in whatever way they wish. Whereas Toby Farley came out in support of people from the audience who have been escorted out. So Toby Farley virtually has no one.
Nice Hurricane Rana right there, taking Brent Powers right to the canvas. High knee.
Other than his knees and the fans, Toby Farley has no one in his corner, but the fans could be enough.
Toby Farley is a man of the people, and he is out here to give the people what they want. Devastating European uppercut. Launched him right up.
Popped him up right before and created that velocity to make that European uppercut just that much more devastating.
Nice knee to the head, has him shaken up a little bit. Ooh. Just nasty, feet right to the face.
I'll tell you one thing, too. If I was in a compromised position against any opponent ever, I definitely think the last thing I would want would be Andrew Thomas yelling at me from outside the ring, Wes.
That definitely has to take a little focus off the match. Got to be a little distracting, and he doesn't have the most pleasing voice to the ears.
The fans here in Centerville, Tennessee, though, very strongly behind Toby Farley.
Toby from Cookeville, Tennessee, trained by Dutch Mantell, sort of a local guy from right down the road.
There's no training for that kind of sock to the jaw.
I don't think Dutch can strengthen your jaw up. I don't think he specializes in that right there.
He can probably tell you how to take it.
Oh, definitely. Oh, another just mean European uppercut.
No one can tell you how to take that.
And another one, just power.
These absolutely devastating European uppercuts by Brent Powers, something he's been known for.
Toby taking control. Oh, Shining Wizard right to the head. Let's see if he can. And a kick out at 2.
Third time was not a charm for that running European uppercut to the corner. Toby Farley finally spotted it and figured out how to telegraph it and turn it into not only a Shining Wizard, but a 2-count pinning combination. Handful of moves you gotta work. You really gotta watch out for.
Farley with another forearm right to the chest. Taking control of the match right now. We'll see an Irish, reversal of the Irish whip to a jawbreaker. And another one of those European uppercuts. They don't call him the uppercut master for no reason. Knee to the back of the head. As you said, Brent Powers has been out of action for a while, kind of getting back, but doesn't look like he has much ring rust.
Not in the slightest. He's also been cognizant enough to target the head this entire time, and you got to think, when he goes for that patented Powers flex, he's going to be targeting the head at the same time. He's really just trying to soften him up.
He's going to work on that head, high back of the neck area.
Toby Farley has innovated some stellar combo moves, and there are a handful of things that you got to watch out for.
Takes Powers down to the mat. Woo! Great shot from Farley.
Devastating echo through the walls here at the stables in Centerville, Tennessee.
Buster
straight from the AA playbook.
And a kick out at 2.
Only good for a 2 count, but stellar comeback, and that just might even the playing field for Toby Farley.
That was a hell of a spine buster if I've ever seen one. And it definitely took a lot out of Brent Powers. You can see he's out of breath right now, knocked all the wind out of him. Barely had enough energy to get that kick out at 2.
The fact is, Toby Farley does in a lot of ways. He has a size advantage. He's got a little bit of a speed advantage. When it comes to brutish strength and devious tactics,
just like that forearm, Powers has the strength.
the forearms, the uppercuts. Powers is trying to gun it. He is coming back with a vengeance to run this thing.
These guys are just beating the hell out of each other. This has turned into a basic strong style matchup at this point. And another one right to the neck.
Air raid crash type setup.
Oh! Let's see if we can get that pin. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Barely.
Powers out at 2. I'm kind of surprised, I gotta be honest, after that devastating spine buster and the devastating air raid crash. I know they traded a lot of strikes. A little bit of work on a guy like Brent Powers' back. I would have thought it would take him out, to be honest.
He looked like he was barely breathing, like he could barely get that shoulder up, but he did in fact get that shoulder up, and the match will continue. Crowd definitely behind Toby.
Fans are waiting on it. I gotta say, I anticipate this advantage of the corner man coming out.
Setting him up in a pump handle.
It's gonna be that. Oh.
And he reverses. Set him up.
Powers Plex.
Oh! Powers Plex. Let's see if he can get that pin.
A little stall on the pin there.
And Toby kicks out of the Powers Plex.
Honestly, if the win hadn't just been completely and totally taken out of Brent Powers, and if he hadn't had that couple of second delay getting to that pinfall, Wes, I guarantee you Toby would have fallen to the Powers Plex just now. He's had his back, the back of his neck, the back of his head, his upper back area worn down entirely, very intelligently throughout this entire fight. And honestly, I'm surprised that he still kicked out even with the delay.
Yeah, that last air raid crash, I thought definitely took a lot out of him. He's going to the top, wasting a little bit of time. Toby got up, smacks him right in the face. And what's he setting him up for? He's going to the high rent district. Soften him up a little bit.
Toby Farley has a handful of moves that you have to watch out for right now. Anything from the top, pretty much. It looks to me like he's going to go for that superplex. Or perhaps the brain buster.
Superplex roll through. Setting it up. Ooh, brain buster.
Devastating combo.
Oh, into the Koji clutch.
He locks him in a Kimura.
Into the Kimura. Oh my God.
Got him in that double wrist lock. Look at this.
Kimura armbar.
Perfection. Distracting the referee. This is the type of allegiance I was talking about.
That should have been the match. Brent was tapping, the ref just couldn't see it. Shipley, come on. Oh my God. Shipley, turn around. Oh my God, I think that may be it.
Takes him over with that swinging elbow.
Oh my God, and he gets the victory. A cheap victory, but a victory nonetheless.
When we're talking about these allegiances, and we talk about people like Andrew Thomas, who a win is a win is a win, Brent Powers clearly has learned from his colleague.
That sick son of a bitch, that he would do something like that.
The crowd here in Centerville doesn't want to have any part of it.
That's just sick. They obviously know what they're doing, who they're aligning themselves with, and we'll see who ends up being on the right side of history when this is all said and done.
What's most interesting for me to note right now is that out of the 3 gentlemen that walked out here together in the winning endeavor, we're only seeing 2. And it makes me very curious. What happens with the last hero?
Both of his buddies are winners, so I think it can only be good momentum for them.
You see Brent Powers.
And these fans are pissed.
It's almost like Andrew Thomas taught Brent Powers how to strut.
That's friendship right there.
Toby Farley came out in defense of his friends from here in the crowd. Nobody left to stand in his corner.
Still holding his balls. It must have been a very hard hit. As he laid there on the mat and the pain shot up his stomach, he was thinking about what he could have done to change this match as he leaves the ring.
We almost saw that pump Uranagi turned into a Koji clutch for a minute, and at one point he did lock in that double wrist lock. Had it not been for the distraction on the referee, you gotta believe even standing alone, that Toby Farley would have walked out of here the victor tonight, but unfortunately those new allegiances have proven to make that not the case.
Winners always like to hang out with winners, and losers hang out with losers.